What's going on, guys and gals? First thing I want to do is prefix this whole video with an apology. The apology is because in the beginning of this video it says Sunday morning, not early morning, I don't know, 9:30 or so. The goddamn birds are so loud in this first part. It's fucking ridiculous. It sounds like I'm in Wild Kingdom back here. So just, you're gonna have to suffer for about the first 2 minutes or so. But if you like birds, you came to the right spot. If you like Metropolitans, Hondas, whatever, you came to the right spot. If you love me, which who doesn't, let's face it, you came to the right spot. So anyway, onto the video. What's going on, YouTube? Check it out. What's behind me? What's behind me? It's almost all together. I still do need to paint some things. This is not staying silver. This looks like a Dallas Cowboys bike, and I want to blow it up right now. It's not staying that way. But today I'm going to take it on its maiden voyage. I took it on one ride, I think, when I first got it. 2.5 years ago, when it was a Met 2, and it did like 25 miles an hour downhill. Stupid slow. I have a motor on here with less than 500 miles on it now, jet engine. I have a Honda swing arm, Honda, a Ruckus swing arm on it. And I got the little tiny itty bitty mini fatty, the 10x5. I still have to paint the front wheel. I want to get a different wheel, actually. I want to get a billet wheel. I got a bunch of shit to do to it, but I want to take it for a ride right now. It's not registered. There's no inspection. There's no insurance. There's no tags. There's no rear brakes. The front brakes barely stop you. I just want to ride it up and down the street to see what it does, mostly to see if my fat ass will work with this taillight setup, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to take the taillights off of that. Because even with the shock fully compressed as far as I can get it, well, the spring fully compressed as far as I can get it, I think the slightest little bump is going to have me hitting the tail light. And I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about here. Okay, so now you see what I'm talking about. It tends to hit the tail light. The tire tends to hit the tail light, even though I've trimmed it all out. The only other option, I think, is to hardtail it. Don't really want to do that. I don't know what's going on yet, but it's getting there. So I'm going to take it on this maiden voyage right now. So come along for the ride. You guys can hear that chirping, but that's the back wheel. Oh, these brakes are horrible. guys, I don't know if you heard that, but I'll be able to tell when I put it in to edit the video. The back tire was scrubbing on the plastics on the bottom of the light, which I thought it was probably going to do. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take the taillight assembly off. And bees are buzzing my head. And I have to take the taillights off. And I have LED strips that I put on my Ruckus, which I bought, I don't know, 3 or 4 bucks. I made another video about it, check it out. They work good. I don't know how long they'll work, but they work good. I'll post up a picture of my Ruckus here. Okay, so now you see the Ruckus. I'm gonna put that on the grab bar. When I put it on the grab bar, I think it'll look real good because I should be able to, you know, hide the wire pretty good and get it inside the plastics, so it won't just be shitty wire hanging everywhere. Yeah, so you know, the build continues. The brakes are fucking horrible. Never a fan of the stock brakes. That's why you guys that are doing these GY6 mods and using stock front end setups, you're fucking nuts. Like, they stop like shit on a 49cc doing 35 miles an hour. How the fuck are you gonna do 65 and stop with that piece of shit? Anyway, you know, it's your ass. Do what you want. To me, that's the first mod that should be done if you do GY6. Get a fucking disc brake set up in the front. Ran over. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some mods back there. I'm gonna have to actually shorten the intake a little bit so it'll tuck into the plastics because it's gonna sit down lower, so the intake will be in the way. But that's not a big deal either. That's just cutting a hose and pushing it back. Hopefully the tune stays the same because with the length of the intake, it does fuck with your tune. It'll give you a little better, a little worse acceleration, top end, all that shit. But anyway, yeah, I got work to do with this thing. So, I don't know. Check out the next video, I guess, when it comes out. The way you do that, subscribe to this bitch. Like it, tell your friends, tell your uncles, brothers, sisters, tell your moms, because I love hot moms. Tell your moms. Tell them I said, what's up? All right, peace out, guys. I'll talk to you next time.